Hey guys, welcome back to the C9 podcast. We are here with Fireball, Jordan, Zelsis, and Oxy. Post-win versus crew.
The momentum starts.
It starts now.
The train starts.
It all starts with one.
But yeah, before we get into the crew game, we did have our super week this week, so we started off with Loud. Any initial thoughts of how things went? Obviously, didn't pull out the win. It was 1-2, but
I think Loud was good. I think
good
with,
game.
with the shift we had in the team, not a lot of prep time like turnaround. So I think we did what we could with the maps we could, and I think we looked better.
We
Yeah.
looked better,
It was
and
much
I
better.
think it helped us. Like, we did have like the little talk after that, like reel back in a little bit. And I think we
Yeah.
did that today. I think we did it perfectly today. So I think it was necessary. Obviously, I don't think we want to lose, but at the end of the day, we
It
learned
was
from
a
it.
good stepping stone. I think it really showed like the Haven was like a good example of what we can do, but also it just like showed like the vision in a sense.
Yeah.
But then also like you have the other maps that show like the bad side, which is a good thing because we get to see like what our problems are, like if we're doing too much individuality and stuff like that, and we get to reel it back in. And today I think we showed a really good like form of ourselves.
Yeah, I think for me the Loud loss, like it was a tough loss in the sense of like I felt like we should have won.
Yeah.
But like in the sense of like the growth of our team, I thought it was like kind of perfect. Because like you said, Cam, like we had that talk after, and I think it was like we now all understand we need to find the balance between pushing too far individually, but also still playing as a team, which
Yeah.
I think showed today.
Yeah.
yeah, I think today was just the balance we've been talking about. A little bit too much individual in the Loud game, and today we really found that middle ground and we executed across the board with everybody. So I was really happy.
Let's talk about my 1v4 on Summit.
1v4.
1v4 on Summit?
Yeah, remember against Loud. It was 1v3.
on
it was
B-site,
on
right?
On
Oh, yeah,
B-site,
B-site, yeah.
I was feeling myself.
You were taking us home.
were
You
shooting.
the boats and the logs were all on your shoulders.
you
to
had
say
us
the
in
least.
logs. So I mean, it was cool to kind of see, because after the G2 match, I know Baby Bay messaged me some advice and basically was like, it's the same thing you were doing in Tier 2, it's just different names, and I think that kind of stuck with me, especially throughout that match, and I was like, just same people basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. That being said, the crew game.
Yeah.
Finally.
Fucking crew, bro.
Finally won a game.
Yeah, we definitely needed that.
Yeah.
We needed to see the ball
good.
go in. It's been a while since we won a game. You start to get a bad taste in your mouth after so long without just getting a win in.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we really just executed what we wanted to throughout the week. Had a good week of practice. Everyone's brought really good energy. Just done what we've asked of everybody, and just really happy to see things went well today.
Yeah.
First Oxy 30 bomb in
I mean,
years.
It's been a while. It's been a while, but
First
I'm
win?
back.
I'm not gonna lie,
First
first one, yeah.
First win.
First win, yeah.
First
win.
win. means-
First win, we
I'll
got
take
it.
it. I'll take it. First win of the stage and first win for me. So
Yeah.
it's fun. I remember on Breeze there's a specific moment I was like, I don't know, it was like 10-4. What, I don't remember when we were up, how much we were up, but I remember looking at the scoreboard and I'm like, this motherfucker's at like 27 and like 2. I'm like, what
I mean,
happened?
Bro, I pressed tab and I'm like, huh.
I was like, I'm not really seeing a lot of people, and I'm like, I told Tab, I'm like,
That's
see.
why.
I mean, I will say they were like, I don't know. They just couldn't shoot back at me or something. I don't know. It was a free kill.
You'd
I'd
anti-aim.
anti-aim.
It was a couple stuff. Like there was a couple strats that didn't make a lot of sense from them. Like Breeze, second half when we were on we were on eco.
Yeah.
And we just kind of wanted to get our orbs going, and they slid through a one-way at us, and we were like, wait a minute, we can win
Freebie.
this.
No, I was like,
wait a minute.
I remember at the beginning of that, I was like, damn, bro, should I buy this bandit? Because I killed 3, and I had enough to buy this bandit. I was like, damn, should I really?
buying
I'm
the
just gonna
bandit.
buy it. Bought the bandit. This guy stuns. He hits the stun, but like on the
Did
roof,
he
but
hit
it
it? I
fucks
thought it
up.
missed. I was gonna say.
Yeah, bounce
See,
wrong.
we were
Yeah,
talking about a
that's
stun, but I swear I didn't even see it.
He's stunned.
I
He's
didn't
stunned.
even see it.
I was sitting in it, or not sitting. I was sitting right outside of it. He just slides, and I one tap him. I was like, oh, I guess it's a good buy. And then you're like, get the bulldog. I was like, okay.
We sat there for so long, just
Someone-
sitting.
It just a phantom like fell into my hand too. I don't remember. It was like the guy sitting to the right.
Yeah,
we,
so-
we killed the, we killed the second
and it just
guy.
fell in my hand. I'm like, oh, nice. And then thank you for dying so I can clutch. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, always that right. I mean, I was already low, so. But I knew he was gonna be in that right corner. I was hard to clean that bitch, and I saw that. It's all good.
It's all good.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened, but we're getting real lethal on these eco rounds lately. Like all
Eight
their
strong together.
Eight
bro.
Apes are strong, baby.
together.
But we're playing them super well. I think today, compared to the Loud game, we had round 2 Haven, where we had the 4v3 against Loud, and we were kind of too quick to try and close out that eco round
that
from
was the second
ourselves.
one, right.
But today, I think we really made the right adjustment. You really kept us like calm, slowed the round down, knew that we were in a good spot to win it. So we really did make a really good adjustment from like some of the eco mistakes that we made previously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job
I think
with that.
overall today, everyone was a little bit, I don't want to say calmer, but like, we're very quick to adjust. Like,
Yeah.
okay, we need to be calm. Okay, we need to speed up. Okay, we need to do this.
think
Like, it was
yeah.
very quick on
I noticed
all
that
fronts.
especially when I think it was on the bonus where I killed Sad Hack on the jiggle, and then you're like, "Oh, you have B." And I threw my cage and instantly ran out, but I got headshotted, and then I saw everybody coming in. But then we like paused, and like we just went back, sat in B main, and we were like very. I don't know. We just let the game come to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
pacing we talk about. We were just always on the right pace today. So
Yeah.
good job
Yeah.
with that. Good job making sure not going too early. Good job.
Yeah, look at you.
What?
Look at you.
you.
The round you go up B, get chunked down to 1 HP.
I ran out and you're like,
run back.
you're like, oh, you can come back, Francis. I just turned around and just slid back.
The
And then-
U-turn.
Wait, come get healed.
Well, it was good. I think. Yeah, I mean, we all played good. So
Yeah.
call it a day.
Yeah, it was good. It
Call
was
it
a
a
good. It was a
day.
good
It
day.
was just a good day.
Yeah.
It was a good day to be great.
It was.
Were there any rounds in the crew game that you guys felt like we may have fumbled the bag a little bit, or maybe misplayed some situations? Because we only lost 12 rounds throughout the series, I believe, if I did the math right. So there was only so much that could have gone wrong. But was there any rounds that stood out to us?
The only round is where Les aced us on Bree.
We won that round, though.
We won exactly.
Could have been
Oh, it
cleaner,
could have been.
but we
It
won the
could have
round.
been
Well,
cleaner.
It was a round.
B-side.
It was a 3v1. I was on site solo. Jack and Vic were off site.
Yeah.
Jack for sure.
Yeah,
Jack
and I
off
think it was
site.
Vic.
I think it was Vic.
It
I was
was
dead.
3v1.
Me and Francis were dead.
He just wraps me, kills me. They play the bomb. Cove is still on bomb.
Oh,
yeah,
when Jack is in
okay.
I
window.
thought it was,
Jack
I thought it was
and-
gone.
No, it was still up.
Really?
That's what we were saying. That's why.
yeah, it was still up, and then it went down, and then repeated, and then I remember that.
It was
Oh, I
close.
remember. See,
Yeah.
the thing is, we need to implement the 1, 2, 3.
The countdown.
We need to
countdown?
count it out. Yeah, because
For
like
the bomb.
we just swung instantly the moment he tapped.
Yeah.
That scared me really
Who
bad.
did
I
that?
can't lie.
Was that Vic?
That was Jack.
Jack? No, it was,
Jack?
no,
No, I
Vic.
thought it
Jack
was
was
Vic.
last live.
I thought it was Vic.
Oh, was it Vic?
We
Vic.
Computa.
Computer.
We can take him down.
Play that cleaner.
Ban this guy.
I mean, along the same lines, I think there was only one round that I think was kind of bad, that at least that I remember, was the Breeze, I believe it was Breeze attack side pistol. I think we had a
Oh.
2v1.
3v1.
They were just,
Fire traded out.
yeah, just a little
Oh,
bit
yeah.
indecisive in that aspect. I think we had a couple guys who could have wrapped and killed the guy. We had a little bit of panic in our comms because either we didn't realize he was still alive or we didn't make a plan to actually kill the guy by the door.
The neon.
I remember.
Yeah, I think it was
Well,
the
because the
Phoenix,
problem was
the
we
Phoenix.
were yellow, like me and him were yellow,
I was-
Yeah.
and there was a guy that was running down
The
like the
tunnel.
vent,
Yeah.
and like the way they flood walled is he could see me and Francis,
Okay.
so we couldn't really move.
Yeah.
And then their neon, like I know he's like there, so I'm trying to spam him, but also I have to look at my right, and then he just walks through and kills me. So that's kind of where it like
Yeah.
fell apart. It was
Okay.
like a little awkward.
That makes sense because I was only on one POV during that
You were
whole
watching
thing.
me, yeah?
I think I was on you.
I was like waiting for the mid doors. Like I was lurking at mid doors. or
I was
whatever.
run. I remember. I just remember running up yellow, and he darted yellow. I killed the yellow guy, and then that guy was running down. So I was waiting for him too. But then you're like, this guy's mid doors. Like you guys were spamming, like he's mid doors, or somewhere around there. And there was like their flood wall. I don't know.
There's
what the
two
fuck.
walls.
Yeah,
We had
there's
our
two
wall
walls. I
and their
couldn't see
wall.
shit. I'm gonna see him.
Like the X-Men.
And I remember it was like it was a 1v2. It was me and Jack or whatever, and someone said playoff me. I think who said, was it you? I think you said playoff.
think
Cam
so.
Or something
Well,
like
the,
that.
the problem was that's why I tried to like interrupt you guys because someone said play off each other,
Yeah.
but you were too like the angles that you guys were at was
We were at
too
different
like, it was
angles,
too
yeah.
far out. Like
I thought he wanted me to like hold, and then that's what I did. And then he swung me. I hit him 90, and then I don't know. I guess Jack was low. I heard someone say, "I'm low," and I'm like, "Oh fuck!"
I mean,
I'm just gonna
low key
hold.
Jack kind of whiffed. To be
Yeah,
fair.
yeah, he
to
was
be
running
fair,
straight.
to
Oh,
be
okay.
fair, he kind of whiffed. Yeah, he
Oh,
like
yeah.
did the classic thing where it's like you just spam as fast as possible,
Oh,
and like
yeah.
his bullets just went
He just
up.
need to hit him in the toenail.
Yeah.
He just need to hit him in the toenail.
It was a good round though.
Yeah, I mean, outside of those couple rounds, thought today was really clean. Very
Yeah.
happy with it.
Oh, Split was so funny, bro. This guy ults
be
in
evil, man.
heaven. They take heaven control. Ults in heaven. Walks the whole way, and then by the time he's on site solo, and by the time I'm like saying that he's flanking him, because I fully expected the ult to
Oh,
like
I thought,
wrap you.
yeah, I did too.
But then he drops, and I'm like flanking you, and then it just
And like,
It is
and then
inspired.
and then it goes,
Yeah, it just disappeared.
You were so calm.
I'm like,
like,
what the fuck?
All right.
I'm like, what?
It made me like I was like, oh, I can take a breath
we
now.
13-5 though on split.
Really?
Jesus,
Was it
bro.
really that bad?
13-5?
13-5 is crazy, bro.
Good stuff, boys.
Go.
I will say
But-
though, our attack was nice. When we were mid rounding,
Attack was schmoving.
we were
schmooving. Oh, but also
Moving.
they let me just have whatever I wanted on my. I could just walk up places, and I was like,
Well, I mean, even when they did hold you, absolutely fried that guy in screen.
Yeah.
hey, I got a tripwire kill on the last round.
I need to go back and see how you killed this guy's screens.
He wasn't even looking
I
near him.
swear, I was like
It was-
thinking, like, because you took A space,
Yeah.
we took
Yeah.
B space or whatever. We had someone mid or some shit. We took and then all you hear is Cam go, wait, and then you just hear across the map, dink or something.
Bro, I shot
like
2
some
bullets or
shit.
something like that.
And I'm just like, oh, okay.
Bro, I just shook my head after. I was like, damn. I was like, damn. Like the guy was on like a pixel angle, and I just see a sliver, and I'm like,
Yeah,
He's
I want to
gone.
watch that back. I want to
Yeah.
see it.
We'll take it.
We'll take it. We'll fucking take it.
Ah, he had a banger again. He's been on this stage.
Poor Heat, bro.
okay, but he hasn't won in like he's like 0-13 now.
Poor guy, bro.
I mean,
Poor guy, bro.
0-16.
But the
Jesus,
thing is,
brother.
we can't talk about his losses. We should bring him up for
Yeah,
he's
true.
still going.
I mean, he's still
going.
He's still shooting.
He's still going.
Nah, I do.
Shout out you, bro.
I do feel bad for him. 16 straight is.
Yeah, that's
That's-
tough.
that's evil.
Honestly, I thought we were about to go 6.
I thought my,
straight.
I thought my the 3 in a row. I know I'm a rookie, but I thought the 3 in a row was
Felt
No,
like 16.
yeah.
You
Felt like
felt
16.
nothing yet, brother.
Oh no! Hey, what do you mean felt nothing yet? We're going on a win streak. We ain't
Hey.
losing again.
Bring it back. Just when I thought we were gone, they reeled me back in.
Damn, look at you and Vic.
Yeah, I think we're moving, bro.
36 and
You're
20.
looking great.
I'm telling you, bro. I just need to start benching Francis before the matches.
Francis in the first match.
199.
What?
Plus 20.
You had a 199 rating.
421.
I mean, bro, I'm
I somehow died almost every
Like I
single
said,
round
bro,
of the game. but
if for you to fry like that, for me to just get up and start shaking ass,
Yeah.
I would do that.
I mean, brother, they're just giving it to me. The outlaw rounds, the
Oh,
free
the outlaw-
free-ass
I was gonna
kills.
say.
Oh, they kept walking into
Outlaw
you.
They kept
Fucking
walking into
abusing
you.
piece of shit.
How is it? What do you mean?
I was gonna say, I was
mean,
like-
what do you want from me?
Man, if I could
If
use-
Abuse that shit.
Exactly.
if I could use the outlaw,
I was like, oh, we're going mid doors outlaw again. I'm like, surely they don't walk mid doors again.
Boop,
Right
Free
in.
boop.
kills, and then they just when they exit A, they didn't have wall A, so I got free kills, and then I got Neon and I just ulted killed 2 more.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
every-
ulted on eco though, on anti-eco.
Yeah, I mean
That was a little
Every
funny.
time you got an outlaw kill, I was like, surely they don't keep running at the
Well, the
outlaw.
bonus-
and then you just see bink,
Dead.
bink,
he got like
bink.
4. Or
the
something like that.
bonus is the round that was free. Like
Yeah.
it was great, and I was like, all right, this game is gonna be a great game.
I'm happy for you.
Free ass kills with outlaw.
Before we continue, here's a quick word from our sponsor, Asus ROG.
This is why Cloud9 Valorant uses the ROG Falchion A75 keyboard. This keyboard comes with the newest rapid trigger tech and magnetic switches, with adjustable actuation all the way down to 0.1 millimeter, which makes my movement so much more responsive. The keystrokes can activate and reset immediately, so I can change direction faster and also stop instantly, allowing me to strafe better so I always win my gunfights. When you see me ace on the stage, it's because of this keyboard.
I've been subbed in here. obviously, some things happened leading up to Super Week.
So obviously, we weren't getting the results that we wanted, but the players came together and wanted a coaching change between Imi and Veer, just because we have rookies and 2 different coaches, 2 different perspectives, 2 different ways of handling things, and whatever the case may be. So the players came together and wanted a coaching change, and obviously everyone here wants to win. So there was no hard feelings. There was no nothing like that. It was more so just what can we do or change to win as a team. So everyone came together and figured that we would move Veer to head coach and Imi to assistant, and that was basically
Yeah,
that's
and
basically just.
from my understanding, we're all on the same page now. It had to do massively with micro, not really macro. Francis thought I was a little bit harsh with the micro. But from my perspective, from looking now, I was burnt out. I can tell you right now, I was burnt out. It's been 2 years and people are like, oh, you just haven't made any internationals. How are you burnt out? We still scrimmed every single day.
We didn't really. I feel like other teams, more set in stone teams, like NRG for a sense, they took a longer breaks. G2 too.
Yeah.
They take longer breaks during their seasons. But us, we always kind of had to change. So we have to
Yeah.
always played it. I don't think we've had we have maybe like a week, and obviously Christmas we have a longer break, but like stuff like that. But.
Yeah, and for me, it's like watching players do similar mistakes, micro mistakes, over and over. Especially when we're being bent out, became very frustrating. Became extremely frustrating, even for Jordan as well. It was, and for you as well. It was extremely frustrating. And to be honest, taking a step back and just doing the macro, doing the anti-strat, helping you with game plans, not being as involved, I feel fucking great.
I'm happy for you.
I feel great. I'm not gonna lie, like it's been a blessing in disguise. Honestly, I do feel good. I feel like I'm much more focused on what I need to be focused on, and hopefully it's helping the team in the right way. And it's all about getting the team to win. What's good for the team?
I know for me, the workload that you're taking on has done so much for me in terms of like the antes and the game plans that you're talking about. That's something that takes me forever and something that you're really good at. So it's been a big help to us, and just the feeding the info to the players like that. I think it really showed through today with the ante and everything you've been doing.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think we have a very good balance right now.
Yeah.
So hopefully with this win, momentum.
Momentum.
I mean, it's whatever helps the teams win, right? Like that's it. That's all I was gonna swear. Can't swear. Of course I can. That's all.
We've been swearing.
That's all that fucking matters. Is trying to get in. I feel like we probably should have beat Loud too. Feel like, we can be honest. There was probably a bit of skeptical about, I got dropped, whether we can trust some things, But I think we learned that we can, and we're going to be much better moving forward. It's just a process.
Yeah. I think the Loud game kind of showed like what we need out of our dynamic, especially. And I think today we really hit a good balance with it. And I think we can continue keeping that going forward, and it'll be good.
Yeah, I think I had to let you. I mean, the first thing I did when I got kicked, other than have a big sigh of relief, honestly, I didn't get kicked.
Okay, first of all, we need to stop saying you got kicked.
Yeah.
You got demoted. Not kicked. Two big, very big different things, bro.
It's fair. But honestly, the first thing I said to Veer, I messaged him on the side, and I was like, bro, this is your chance. Grab it with both hands. Like, this is his chance. So when it was the first game, I did some things and helped the best I can, but I also was like standoffish. I wanted him to learn how to handle, or where he needs to learn from, or where I can help him, all of these things. So I think that was a really good game for us to get on the same page.
I mean, it was a good game for us as players too, like in terms of, we talked about it with the segment before, but it was like excluding the coaches in terms of players, of how far can we push individually and finding the balance between playing together, communication, stuff like that. Whereas, and also the same thing where it's like, we still need individual plays and let people do what they want. And I think we're finding the balance between both.
I think that was the upsetting thing for me, is like, I was always saying like, to make your plays and to do your thing always.
Yeah.
But I feel like it was coming across in the wrong way, because it just got to the point where it didn't matter what I said, whether it was to take it, but people were just going to be scared to make the plays.
Yeah.
It just got to that. It just got to that point where people were just scared to make plays.
I mean, I guess I can give like where I, like, for me, I didn't like fully give up. Like, okay, when I say like players took a vote or whatever, like everyone knows where I kind of stand. It was like, I am no longer taking a vote when like all this was going down. It was more so like, okay, if you guys believe in all of this, like I'm going to stand by it, because I didn't like give up, but I was like, I was also burnt out.
Yeah.
I was also like, you got to think like the last 2 years, I've just constantly been playing through full off seasons. When I first joined you guys with Zeppa and Penny, I was scrimming that whole, like I didn't take any time off. Instantly joined you guys, then had to start scrimming again. Like we took like a week off. I had to like force a week off because I was just like, I was just drowning basically. Like we were just playing, and I didn't have any time off. So like even for me, like I said it in an interview today, but I was like trying to make everything so perfect, and like it just can't be like that. Like, and like it's also better when like your leader and captain, especially like Vibe Merchant, is like having fun and like making sure everyone's okay. Whereas like it was like I was almost like resenting myself. So like when all this happened, I was just kind of like, sure, like whatever like the team needs, like whatever like the solution we need, like I'm for it. It doesn't matter. I even said to you guys, like, if you guys want a new IGL, if you guys want a new player, blah blah blah, like we can go down that route too. Like it's no hard feelings. But ultimately, it was just the coaching change, basically.
Actually, to be honest, I didn't hit on it, but I actually suggested this when did I say it? Like 2 months ago?
Like a month and
Month
a half ago.
I literally suggested the same thing. I was like, I can just go to assistant because I was feeling it. I was feeling the burnout. I was feeling everything. And now I'm not coming to the house during practice. Like I probably will for some of them, but get up, go for a jog. Cook some nice healthy food.
I hate you.
It's nice,
living in life.
It's feeling good. But yeah. And then I want to address something. You guys can take this out if you just want. It's going to be on Jordan. But I want to address the big thing about when Jordan said, it's my way, it's my way. For me, that was a great speech. Now, I seen Zephyr and Tarek kind of memed it a little bit in the game.
I was so tilted when I saw that.
But like,
I was so tilted.
I thought it was funny. I thought it was
I thought it was
hilarious. I'm not
funny.
going to lie.
I mean, I laughed, but it was like one of those things where it's like, haha, fuck these guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They also don't know what's going on in like the sense of after the Sen game, people weren't listening to the game plan and to what was supposed to be happening. And now things have changed. So it's not necessarily Jordan's way. He didn't really get to play his way. But he's still leading and he's still doing what he needs to be doing. So people memeing that.
I mean, I think people are misunderstanding when I say my way.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't have like,
You don't. You're not a dictator.
You're not- I got asked
like
that.
it's my voice or nothing or like whatever. Like that is not the, and I've said that several times. It's not the case whatsoever. And like I don't really care how the public takes it because the players and you guys know how I meant it. When I say my way, it's like this isn't ranked. Like we're not gonna win by just playing ranked. So like my way is like I've had several talks with Veer. Like my way is like fundamentals, team play, communication, pairing util together, swinging things together, and like that's why I don't really care that whatever the public thinks because it's like we all get what I'm saying on this team and everyone agrees with it.
Yeah.
So like when I say my way, it's like for example, Amy just said like Lotus against Sen, we should have beat Sen. But like for example, some players, I'm not going to point anyone out, but I'm just going to say some players started just playing by themselves rather than playing together and getting caught, or like we're losing rounds because we're either not counting util or we're blowing too much util when we have a game plan. Like, and that's not like, I don't want us to just strictly play ranked. I want us to play together and think about the game, and that's like my way. Not like Francis, if you call something, I don't want you saying it. You know what I mean? Not like that.
I think it was taken far too literally.
Yeah,
like there was so much like good things that you were saying that people are just not taking the right way.
But at the same time, I said it again in another interview, I will take accountability. Like, I don't like this thing where like people see like where I'm like, yes, this has been a very long year for me, and it's no excuse, but like how I've been saying things to everyone has not been great, obviously, but it's also coming from a point of like frustration and like all the shit like happening this year and like all that stuff. And again, that's no excuse from a leader at all. I agree completely. But at the same time, I feel like a lot of people are just trying to pin like this like dictatorship. And I'm like burning us
taking
to
it
the
the wrong
ground.
way.
And I'm just like, bro, that is just not the case at all.
Yeah,
like I'm
it's not.
sitting there in some rounds or whatever telling Francis fucking sprint that shit down. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, be free, like, you know?
If
So-
people sat in our scrims, they would see the complete opposite of what like the sentiment is right now. Like you are still, I hate to use the vibe merchant thing, but you carry such a positive energy for the team, and like the young guys especially feed off of that, like your confidence, your experience, your positivity, and it's just really like seeping through to them. So they don't see that, but screw them, doesn't matter. We know what we get from.
Yeah.
I mean, one of the first things, so I got to watch the Loud game not from the coach perspective, and I got to watch it from in the room. And one of the first things I said to you, I don't know whether it was this morning or last night, maybe after the Loud game, but I said, stand up. Start standing up
It
again.
was last night.
Yeah, I was like, just start standing up again, bro. Just start fucking doing you. And I seen that today, and I was happy, and I was proud.
I had
Yeah.
fun today.
Yeah.
I had fun today.
I think today was like the whole collective effort of all five of us. And the Loud game, like obviously like Jack and Cam played very well, but some of us took a back seat and kind of suffered because of the lack of balance that we had with the new identity, but like with the new approach or whatever. And I think today was just like the balance of making sure we're playing as a team and just doing the middle ground that we've been talking about. So I think we all benefited from that.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, and it's not like since I went, like everything's gonna change. We're still playing like some of the old way, but now we're trying to do a new way. But we need to keep some of the old stuff, and it's just
This is a
finding,
mixture.
it's
Yeah.
just
A
finding
mixture.
it's just finding the balance,
Yeah.
making sure that Vic and Jordan get their voice while also the 3 kids get to play their game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to put it, pretty much.
Basically, it was just after the Loud game, and I was just like, oh, not
was
the Loud
before
game.
Loud
It was
game.
before Loud.
Before
What
Loud
was
game.
it? Was it
It was
G2.
G2? It was after the G2 game, and I was just like, we really need to, like, I guess, buy into what the team, to what I think is, like, the best way for us to win. And it was just like, we need to let the kids, I guess, like, express themselves. But, like, I understand how Emmy teaches and like, how he tells the kids. It's very hard for them to, like, I guess, make their plays, but not be scared of doing what, like, who they are and doing the things that. So, like, for me, I guess it was easier to learn from you because I've been with you for so long. Like, these kids are just like, you know, they're yes men in a sense. They don't really, like, they're rookies come to the team. They just want to listen to the leaders. They just say yes, and they don't really, like, understand. So, like, my biggest reasoning for it was just, like, I think Veer will be a very more, I guess, lenient in the way he he tells the kids what to say or what to do, and, like, it comes across so that it can still make their plays and do whatever they want. So.
I had mixed emotions when I first found the news because I knew the time frame that we're under, but I was still very confident because I felt like the talks that we had leading up to that before we actually initiated the change, I felt like I could help support that vision that Francis just went over. Kind of what I've done throughout the teams I've joined, it's not really been like always 100% of how I see things or want to go about it. I've always tried to like make it a collective effort from how the team sees things and help just enable players around that and just kind of whatever the team's vision is, help build and support that. So right now I feel pretty good. It's obviously after a win, but you know we still got more work to do and more things to clean up. But overall, I was confident with the change and just wanted to figure out what we could do and what I could do to help to support everybody, really.
Yeah.
Well, this doesn't happen often where, because it was a super week, you got a win and a loss. And how was you feeling after the loss?
It was rough because we had the high of Haven, and you know, coming off of that, you feel like okay, we can really keep that going to the next couple maps. And then in the halftime interview that I had, it's like, oh, you're 1-0, and I'm like, it really doesn't matter if we don't win the series. But even after when we lost, when I watched it back and tried to get more like holistic perspective of everything, I was like, I was pretty happy with. Not the result, but how we kind of implemented what we've talked about throughout the week. So I was happy with that. 1-1 out of a super week's not the worst thing in the world. We still have like the long-term vision towards play-ins. I don't know what a percentage is to make playoffs or if it's even possible.
We can't make playoffs.
Okay, yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
But we can be the second team
In
in
play-ins.
play-ins. Like we can, like you skip a bracket if you finish.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be nice.
Be nice.
Yeah, that'd be very nice.
It'd be very nice.
But yeah, overall, happy with the win today. Would have liked to go 2-0. I'm sure we all would have. It would have done even more for us. But even with the Loud loss, I think there was a lot of things that came out of that we saw today that if we had won the Loud match, if those talks didn't happen, we could have lost today as well.
I think for me, the Loud loss actually did more for us than if we would have won.
100%.
To be honest.
Yeah, because if we would have taken everything we did from the Loud game and made no changes, I think long term that would have been very detrimental to us. So it was like necessary to kind of get punched in the face a little bit towards the end, and then really identify like we got to ease it back a little bit.
Yeah, the Loud.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I talk too much.
I mean, I was just gonna say, like, for me, like, I'm so used to having tough conversation, like, even though it's like almost raging or argument, like the Loud thing, like after it's like having those tough conversations slingshots your team to being so much better rather than like if you don't have them, everything kind of just stays the same. No one gets like how they feel off their chest and like you don't really like progress.
Yeah.
But like once you have them, like that's why losses are learning, you know? They suck, but they're learning. But yeah, for me, I think perfect case was like lose to Loud, everyone get what they need to say, and then we get ready for play-ins, basically.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, like I said, the loss made me realize what my job is a little bit more with you as well. I feel like I've been trying to advise you a lot in certain situations as well, so it's been good.
Yeah, I learned a lot from that as well.
Okay, next week, 100 Thieves.
They're in their fucking prime.
Yeah, I mean, good team.
They're in their fucking
I mean,
prime.
I was waiting for one of you to speak, but that's going to look weird.
I mean, to be honest, how I see this game, I just view it as a litmus test for us because we're making progress from after the G2 game, and 100 Thieves is probably first or second best team in our region,
Yeah.
debatably. So I think we can really see how much progress we've made. And if we do come out and beat 100 Thieves, I think we're going to have so much done for us going into these play-ins.
Yeah.
Because then it will kind of just like cement the level up that we've had across the board from everybody. So I think it'll be like, even if it is a loss or a win, it doesn't really matter. It's that we're going to get a lot out of it. We're going to do our hardest to win. And then, we're going to have a lot of takeaways from it.
I can't lose to Bang, bro.
Yeah,
I can't. Sean,
Again?
Sean, if you watch this, I can't lose to you again, bro.
Oh, no. We got to take him out.
No, I mean, call me delusional, which I don't care. You meant to have a bit of delusion, but the way I'm feeling in my role and what I'm doing, I'm feeling like we can set it up to be a successful day.
I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
I agree.
I agree.
No, I mean, to piggyback off that, I mean, I think we have an extra 5 days of practice now. And
No, QQ, no, we don't.
We don't?
No.
Is it not 5 days
Are
for
you
100
guys, are
Thieves?
you guys having a day off tomorrow?
Yeah.
You got 3 days, mate.
Hey, I'll take 3 days.
3 days?
That's a lifetime to
Thursday?
me like right
Friday.
now.
Friday?
Yeah,
Because
so Monday off, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday game.
yeah, like all the interview questions have been, oh, you've had 48 hours since the Loud game. It was not 48 hours. We weren't
The
even.
turnaround was very quick.
Yeah, it was like less than 24. So we've had to milk every ounce of time that we've had. So I'm just thankful to have a couple more days to help build on everything. So that takes a little bit of stress off my shoulders, and then having our dynamic being the best it's been, I think everyone's going to benefit from that. So just happy to have more prep time, to be honest.
It was nice. I think the turnaround was nice though, because like some teams I feel like will like stress about like the day in between, but like for us it was just kind of like I said it to you, it was like kind of like, oh, if we don't have scrims, we can fill them if we fill them, or we just hang out, watch VODs, cook stuff, like shit like that, and it felt like a work day, but not like, oh my god, we have to do this before we play crew. You know
Before
what
the
I
match
mean?
tomorrow,
Like,
yeah.
like it was very like calm and like chill.
Yeah, we basically just tried to get everything out of what we could. Because to be fully honest, when the day started, we only had one scrim book. There's nobody looking for scrims in North America.
America's
right now.
is dead.
It's cooked. So we had a plan in place for the one scrim, and then building our practice around that. We got some more booked. So we just utilized our time pretty well that day, and I think it helped us.
Yeah.
All right, on a serious note,
sorry,
thanks to the fans, the haters. Keep doing what you're doing. Hey, we don't
Like,
look
comment,
anywhere.
subscribe.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Buy the C9 bundle.
Buy the C9 bundle. You
Next
know what?
game.
While you're there, go to Zelsus's YouTube and Oxy's YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe on anything they've got there. And my YouTube too. Thank you. And see you next week when we play 100 Thieves on Friday, 7th of August at 5 p.m. PST.
7th of August? Jesus. August 7th.
Oh, you Brit.
No, it's British. 7th of August.
Fucking
7th of
Brit, bro.
August.
Beans on toast.